Hey guys, welcome back to Mass Effect 1 Remastered Part 5. Quick recap. We got Liara. Um, the game mechanic makes Caden crush really hard on you. Poor Caden. If I was an M-Shep, it would be Ashley. Liara crushes on you regardless. We talked to our squad, we learned more about them. They're all wonderful. I love them all. Ashley haters to the left. And we went to the moon and stopped a rogue VI on Luna, on Earth's moon. Rogue training VI. Admiral Hackett asked us to stop a rogue training VI, and we did. And its binary flashed "help me" before everything went silent. And we've got some side questing to do. I believe... And yes, I was serious. Space Cult. Hawking Ada. Okay, good. I was gonna go for a completely different cluster. So we're gonna head for the Hawking Ada cluster. Oh, and if you're wondering, I did solve the whole, like, missing scientist thing. I took a clip of me being a dumbass and completely forgetting how I had solved it. And my reaction to being shocked at an outpouring of enemies, because I'm an idiot asshole, so... Oh god, like, I had just beaten this game, like, a few weeks ago. You think I would remember, and I've played it too many times. That's how many times I've played it is too many. Hawking Ada, that's where we were going. Okay, well, Sentry's the only place to go in Hawking Ada, so let's go to Sentry. Cover your ears. We're going through another, mass relay.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ada cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
So Torfin, that's a reference to if you chose Ruthless as your background.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
I'll deal with Major Kyle for you, Admiral.
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
banking on that Charbon Intimidate score instead of just pure Paragon Renegade, which you do in later games. But I also turned the volume down to like 40 in my last episode, if you guys will recall. Hopefully so combat and stuff like the mass relays don't blow your ears out. Because it's a real deadly prime situation here. Medallion recovered. While scanning the planet Thoropito, you discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered one of the components and found a League of One medallion. Oh, I saw you, asteroid. Light metal. No, you were... Metal. Heavy metal. Okay. Let me just make sure. Sometimes there's more than one. Searchable asteroid in the belt. Nope. Can okay, I can't go to Can I go to Clendigan itself? Yeah, oh, that's finicky. Clendigan. All for nothing. So they set up, camp on Press Rock. Oh no. If this is the world I think it is, I actually had to leave and come back in the Mako on a couple of moons just because the terrain, it was ridiculous. It was sheer cliffs. Okay, Caden, because if it comes down to fighting, which it shouldn't, neural shock, but I'm also I think he does have some dialogue. And then in case things get ugly, we are dealing with biotics, so I'll have Liara throw up a singularity. I was able to talk him out of it last time. Is this... Stop. Okay. Anomaly, debris, biotic compound. Yeah, okay, yep. I think this might have been... the world where everything was way too rocky and I had to, I had to go back to the Normandy because I just couldn't. Oh, you son of a bitch. I was about to say, wait a fucking second. If you spawn another Thresher on me... God damn it. I said there's like 5 of these fuckers in the game. So, you know, we're seeing 3 of the 5 in like the first 5 episodes. I hate these guys. Please stop chasing me. I'm only somewhat okay at this because I did this before. Trust me, when I replayed the game again for the first time, I died a lot. And in the 360 version, that you don't get a trajectory path. Oh, that was bad. Usually there's like an escape pod or something for you to investigate, but nope, this is just a Thresher's arena. Okay. Mako is taking half damage. I'm gonna... Okay. Repair, because I can't fire my guns. Oh, God. My nose itches, and I hate Thresher Maws. Alright. At least this gets rid of some Omni Gel. Ugh. It's fun to watch the Mako bounce, but at the same time, I feel a little queasy. Come on, you assholes. I love how I had a split second of like, yeah, this is the shit planet. Wait a fucking second. Wasn't there a thresher? Like, that all just happened in my mind in like a split second. I remember when I got to this planet, I was like, man, how am I going to deal with this on stream? This is going to be terrible to watch. The climbing, not the threshers. I figure everybody will be vaguely entertained by me screaming my head off at thresher moss. Excuse you, that's very rude. Please stop following me. Can you stop shaking the ground? Look, you wiped out my whole unit. I don't... I am a sole survivor. You wiped out my whole unit. I don't appreciate your tone. Oh, good, it's dead. And my car's on fire. Was there actually anything to investigate, or was it just like, hey, there's a thresher maw here, take it out? No, it was just, hey, there's a thresher maw here, take it out. Fine. Okay. Fucking threshers, man. Yep, this was the bad planet to climb, because that's something not on the map. Yeah, you're about to see what I mean by shit's ridiculous. That's a pretty view. I like that view. And those who are experts at driving the Mako are going to cringe, but I don't care. The Mako and I have never gotten along. Okay, here we go. Discovery. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Okay, well, that little arrow at the very top of my HUD there, on the circle, is north. So southwest is actually right where I set the marker for. Alright, come on. This isn't where it's bad. This is where it's bad. Look at that. Look at climbing up all of this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, oh lordy is right. Thank you, mod. Oh, God. Caden, your mask is freaking me out a little bit, buddy. Turian insignia recovered. Digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from a very old freighter. It was marked on one side with a Macedon outpost insignia. That's not even
Heading to position.
the anomaly. This is. Discovery. The front of the rover is crumpled from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Okay, debris is indeed right over here. Let's see if I get something I can climb to. I remember this being a planet where I definitely had to leave and go back to the Normandy and re-land. Just to make my way over to some stuff. Look at this! I hate this so much. This one planet in particular can kiss my ass. What? I'm trying to keep the camera as steady as I can when the Mako falls too, because I don't like it. Oh, well. Shit to convert into Omni Gel, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
No, get in the vehicle. Don't tell Caden to get into the vehicle. Get into the vehicle. Okay, the biotic compound's over here. Can I make it? Or is this the point where I went, oh no. Because if you stray too far into the red, you're like off the grid and Joker can't find you and it's game over. What? No, okay, I actually did alright. Interesting. Maybe I missed something this time around. I think there were a couple of unmarked things. Ah! Speaking of unmarked things, space cults can wait for a second. I'll be with you guys in just a minute. I forgot to make my save at the very beginning. God damn it, I need to make that a habit. Heavy metal. Of course there's no money. I have too much. I've exceeded the monetary capacity for money. That was a bit redundant. Alright. Well, 7.6. I can always use, well, save 5 is meant to be my original thing, so that's fine. And save 7 will be my backup. Normandy. Okay.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
He's not even a biotic, guys. And I mean, this can end in bloodshed. Very easily.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Great, thanks. Caden, boy. Caden. Caden, move.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
Cool. Yeah, this can end in a bloodbath. Not saying I've had shepherds that have had it end in a bloodbath, but I absolutely have.
If you try to take Father Kyle
Oh,
away
okay.
from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Cool. You guys just repeat yourselves. If I steal from you, I'm not going to set you guys off, right? I mean, electronics are my specialty. You shouldn't just leave that lying around. Well, they're mostly my specialty. The other is sniping. Oh, can I get some good armor for me and Caden, please?
On your order.
You don't have any comment about biotic cultists, Caden? You're an L2.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Come with me, Major. It's over.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Really? You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody.
Ready to move.
I'm kind of surprised there was no dialogue from Caden, because there was from the biotic terrorists, the one who had the chairman hostage. Again, just because that's something that very deeply affects Caden. He's the only L2 you meet in, like, the whole series. Because most of them have died. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go loot your other building now. In hopes to just find a better armor for myself or Caden. I don't know if there are extra quests on the Citadel for me yet. I don't know if they're there after I get Liara or not. I know they're there after Pharos or Novaria. Gonna save again just in case. Pretty sure they don't attack, but I just want to be super duper careful. Loot, 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 loot. Junk. Oh, I got metagel, so it's not all junk. I'm here for your crap. Oh. The first game has a way better, like, there's an item over there detection than the other two games do. You have to be a little bit closer. Ah! The first game can sense items a mile away. But that also works with people. I do have to go tell Nasanda Dantius she's a piece of shit. She's on the Citadel. Okay, nothing's back there. There's like one base that has something back there, one or two. Ah! Was I just out of metagel? What the fuck? I mean, I know my allies are prone to keeling over because the AI... You alright there, Liara? Liara, honey. Liara.
Ready.
Yes. Yes, you are. I mean, don't get me wrong, they fixed so much that was temperamental with this game, but at the same time, guys. Alright. Cool. I think we're done with the Hawking Ada.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Thank you, Admiral. Is that? Just making sure here. Yeah, okay, we're done in the Hawking Ada for now, unless something else sends us here. Okay.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
And they're in literally every single one. So this is very Tali heavy. Ideally Tali and Garrus, because Garrus brings some good firepower. But still trying to get that thing with Caden, so... I'm gonna look up really quick. I forgot who voices Hackett. Stephen Hackett. He is voiced by Lance Henriksen. Really? He was Kerchak in Tarzan. And he was General Shepard in Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, he's mainly just like a... He's mainly just an actor. He's not really a huge voice actor. And he has a very extensive acting record. He's still working on stuff, actually. Movies, TV, video games is his shortest. Oh my gosh, he was Manfred in Detroit Become Human. Oh my gosh. I was like, he looks familiar. Didn't recognize his voice in Detroit. That's interesting. He's 81 years old. And he's still working. Dude's awesome. Yeah, Lance Henriksen. I was like, he's familiar and I need to remember why. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Jinthor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Nothing on pressure. Okay, that is... Right, land, aha. Light metal, okay. Okay, geth means Tali on every mission. Tali. Caden. Alright, stop it. Okay, let's see here. Debris. Over on research outpost. Anomaly. We'll just hit them one at a time. So how's chat doing? Because oh boy, Mako driving time. While chat answers, I'll answer. I want to cry. I have to go to a specialist. Thankfully, they were able to squeeze me in tomorrow. And they need to look between two teeth to figure out which one is giving me a problem, and I need to get a root canal done. It's not anything I'm looking forward to in the slightest. I hate the dentist. Very much. Ah. Okay. Alright, crash probe. Shit, I can't use. No, don't talk to Tali. Don't look at your squad. Let's go get the geth. Up, minerals. Come here. Oh man, look at that view. That is awesome. Sorry, I love to take in the sights in the Mass Effect games. I think they're fucking gorgeous. It's on semi-level terrain. There, are you happy now? Okay, yeah, I've still got that marked. Oh boy, that's if I remember correctly, actually, most of these outposts are ones you have to climb up to in some form or another. Okay, yeah, if you can get onto those sandy areas, you're okay. With the Mako. No! Taking a nosedive. Not even gonna fight it. There we go, ish. Man, these thrusters were a fantastic addition. Oh, here it is. I was like, is this the one with the road and the turrets? I don't know. It is. I have flipped the Mako on these dragon's teeth before. You're not supposed to be able to flip the Mako. Hello, geth. We are here to kill you. They couldn't have taken over a place that had anything I needed. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Husks! It's okay, Caden used neural shock. Whoa. Does Tali have her shotgun? Good. Tali should have her shotgun. Why am I surprised that there's husks here? There were dragon's teeth outside. I was expecting geth.
All targets down.
I like this music. It's very spoopy. Gives you kind of an uneasy feeling. Oh, there's more. Okay, I was gonna say, Caden, how's your neural shock?
Hostile spotted.
Hostiles murdered. And they're gonna come running out of there. There's more in there? Screw you guys. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, wow. Well, y'all can come to me. Hopefully that gives Cadence Neural Shock some time to recover. Garrus already has Colossus armor. He's... Ah, no. I hear Geth chirping. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a destroyer. I know it says that, but oh, they're no joke. Excuse you, Geth mines. God, no wonder they came at me. I hear you, pew pews.
Perimeter secured.
Caden, no, it is not. There are a ton of Geth in that room, my friend. I love their chirps. Ow, my shields. Can you Neural Shock a Geth? Don't know if you can, actually. Never played a Sentinel. It's one of the 2 classes I have not played. Now the perimeter secure.
Got him, Commander.
Yep, Tali's called it. Isn't there supposed to be a thing of, like, we ran the Geth out of this system? Let me just not risk another incident here. And run back through. Usually notifications pop up, but I'm also playing this differently than I usually do. Due to the fact that I'm thinking about time restraints and I'm not really taking my time, etc., etc. Oh, okay. Oh, I did find a crate, though. Oh, Lyle, come on. I know you're a tougher bitch than this. They might be hanging out outside. Maybe. There's usually a dropship. What did I say? Okay. Oh, there's a lot of you. Behind, buddy.
1 down, 3 to go.
There we go. Somebody usually says something. No, I think there was still somewhere else I had to go. An anomaly. Please be more than equipment I don't need. Be like a League of One medallion or lead me to metal or something. Another one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Whoa, something like that. Well, it led me to more ore, so this is not, even if it is equipment I don't need, it's not a complete waste. Honk. Polonium. Ah! Medallion recovered. The downed pod contained a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Thank God. Okay. Huh? What for? Oh, okay. Well, we're wiping out geth. There's geth in every system of this. I believe I land on Antibar. And I found that Admiral Hackett is voiced by Lance Henriksen. Or I remembered. I had to look it up. Anything? Aha. Carbonaceous asteroid. I bet you I get carbon. No, a medallion. While scanning the asteroid field in the Tereshkova system, you picked up some anomalous readings. After some daring maneuvering by Joker, a small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items discovered was a League of One medallion. Alright. Let's check out that anomaly way over the fuck over here. There's also threshers on snowy planets, so I swear to shit. There's a thresher over here. I swear to God. I'm a magnet for these goddamn things. Oh, there are multiple anomalies. Yeah, there's a thresher over here. I'm calling it. A lot of dead soldiers? Wow, look at that. Fuck. Excuse you. Oh, get off my ass, buddy. Oh, shit. I could actually game over if I'm not careful. Okay. I should be alright here. Oh, I just saw the Mako's health. Whew. Okay. Come on. My mind was in Final Fantasy territory. So I saw wreckage, and then my mind just read that as like Rekaga, and I was like, what the fuck? Excuse me. Oh, the tentacles are out. Oh my god, if the Mako could not. Some rough spots again. Excuse you, Thresher.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Yeah, I know. Just give me a sec to repair this Joker, and don't game over me while I'm here, please. Alright, let's go. Just needed a safe spot to hide from that Thresher. Now that I have all the fucking Omni Gel in the world to repair my Mako, I don't give a shit. Ah, it's not dead. Oh! Now it's dead. Man, I turned like the sound effect volume down to like 40, and yet I see the readouts are crazy when fucking Threshers show up. Oh, okay. Well, we've got some flashlight heads, so there's some dead geth around here too. The vehicle and the human corpses show telltale signs of geth weapons fire. The geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what was coming to them. But there's something else that drew our attention. And it is this Prothean structure. Alright. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. What do Thresher Maws do? Do they just hang out all day? Like, I would assume it's a planet-wide thing, but, I mean, there are outposts set up where the Threshers aren't a thing, so maybe they are territorial. Maybe I need to read the Codex again. I'm sure there's an explanation for them. All this crazy-ass world building. The good thing is there's only one Thresher per planet, so whenever you encounter one. I think this fighting is done only in the Mako. Oh! I would guess I'm too close to the bait. Really? Jammed with what I... Okay. It just jammed the Mako. I was like, you serious? Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay, I remember this happening in my last one. It's about due north, so... Yep. I remember this. The Mako doesn't have good enough systems, but man, my squad sure do. Yep. Okay. A little bit this way. Oh, physics. Sometimes I hate you. Oh, hello. Hello, Colossus. Can you please die already? I'm getting hammered out here. There we go. Only sometimes. I mean, physics works in my favor sometimes, so... I was terrible at it, but I was also in, like... I was also in the physics class where I got to do cool stuff like make lie detectors. So... Alright, who's still shooting at me? There's probably... Ugh. Yeah. There's... Yeah, okay. We're going down. Excuse me, sir. What did you do in zoology? Where is that last get? Ah. Dropship. Ah. A prime. Geth primes suck.
We're halfway to driving these synthetic bastards out of this system.
Because I'm petty. You damaged my tire. Oh, everything. Yeah, well. I took environmental science. That was actually pretty fun. It was like, do a project about urban expansion, and all I had to do was go to the gas station on the corner and take pictures of the giant street I live off of. It was the easiest fucking A I've ever gotten in my life. Yeah, environmental science is good. We actually got to watch that Futurama episode with the, where they shoot the pile of garbage into space. Oh, that's cool. We didn't do anything like that. We were close to the lake as well, so you think we would have, but oh, I just saw the name and I was like, you land on Casbin, dur. Zoomed in on it anyway. Matriarch's sightings discovered. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body, which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it, but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Now we go to Casbin. And land. And more Mako driving. Oh, that's cool. I don't think we had a recycling program, to be honest with you. Okay. Geth Outpost is over there, so we're gonna do everything else first. Oh boy. Please don't be, like, over those mountains. Oh, that's cool. That sounds fun. I mean, not to say that my class wasn't fun. I did get out of dissecting fetal pigs, because, I am less squeamish. I was able to do it online, actually, because they just had, like, a virtual thing, and then I just took a test. And so I got to just hang outside the classroom and smell the chemicals and work on homework. Like, work on stuff for other classes, or if I didn't have anything, just kill time. So that was a fun week. Oh, criminy. Ugh. Shit. I missed the... Where's the anomaly? I missed it. Hot. God. No, a lot of people I know actually really enjoyed the, like, dissecting, like, our AP, the AP bio class I know dissected cats. And there were a lot of people that were upset about it, and there were a lot of people that enjoyed it, just scientifically so. So, I mean, I don't see it as messed up. I do see it as educational. It just... I'm glad that they provide alternatives for people who, you know, get sick. Like me. Get up there. Okay, there it is. Whew. The cat thing, yeah, I figured. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thien. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. That's either a Turian or a Solarian. It has to be a Turian thing. It's probably a Turian thing. Okay. My debris is this way. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. No. Oh. Okay. God. The Mako can kiss my ass. Yeah, I can't wait till you do this. Alright? Like, fucking A, man. There's a reason the Mako wasn't brought back in later games. Jesus. They actually make fun of it in Mass Effect 3, which is pretty great. My ex didn't appreciate it. He's one of the people I know that likes the Mako. Ah, there we go. Climb. I, on the other hand, can't stand this thing. Okay. Get your bearings. Do I have to go up there? Please don't tell me I have to go up there. Of course I do. No, make it to the patch of grass. That is a good wheel hold. Am I gonna be calling Joker? Is this the second planet I talked about where I needed extraction? Oh, I can't even rest. Gravity pulls me down. Joker, help. Joker, help. This is just the less painless solution, I promise. And I get to do this with my other shepherds. Yippee! Skippy. Alright. Those look too sheer. Even from, like, that other angle. Oh boy. Okay, this should be fine. No, 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 no. Go down here. I have ideas. There we go. Oh, there's a turret. See that big red diamond? That's either a colossus or a turret. Woo! I can't imagine being in that. I would throw up. Oh, I wanted to use Omni Gel. Nothing. Huh. Anomalous signal. Geth outpost. Oh, okay. So this is something that the Geth are using. Would be my guess. God. Okay, that's an easier way up. Are you having fun watching me struggle? I think that's part of the reason you agreed to be my mod, because you're just like, I get to see all the dumb shit you do and just facepalm at you all the time. I think that's like your motive. Being like, yes, oh yeah, that's a turret. Oh no 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 no! Stay up there. Oh, this is a delight. Great. I'm so. Oh, they're turrets and armatures and shit. Great. Again, wait till you're on the receiving end of this, although you might actually have a knack for it. I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay, easy on the missile's ability to hit me. Whoop. Excuse you. The geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own faster-than-light travel comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Turn off that comm. Oh, what? Convert it all into Omnigel. Every last bit of it. Yep. Okay, now let's go to the outpost. Ooh, metal. I spotted the shiny and then I noticed it on my HUD. That's gold. The Mako is parked on kind of level terrain. I mean, since the Geth follow Saren, calling this space cult still applies. Because it was just in reference to Major Kyle, but... yeah, later Geth behavior makes this episode title still valid. Ugh. Jammed, huh? How can my own weapons be better than this fucking tank? Also, found you. Where's the dropship? There it is. Wow, that came in fast. Yeah, I know there are probably ground forces.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
Okay. We're done here. The Vamshi system? Sorry, as usual, legs were getting stiff. While scanning the planet Pregel, you discover several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Batika colony insignia. Oh man, look at that. Sun. Damn. The views in this game are so fucking cool. Look at that shit. How can you not love space? Like, how can you see that and just not love space? It's so amazing. I'm sorry, I'm a space nerd. It's actually a wonder I wasn't more into, like, hard sci-fi before Mass Effect, but nope, Star Trek was, like, it. And Star Wars, obviously. So, everybody's staple. Probably because some sci-fi gets too ingrained in like the science behind everything. And I'll fully admit part of the reason I love Mass Effect, especially 3, hot take, 3 is my favorite of the series, is that the visuals are stunning and the games just get more and more cinematic as you go. They are fucking gorgeous games, man. Ancient debris. I was afraid I was gonna run it over if I kept going. The strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled on it. It appears to be marked with the Odessian colony insignia. How many Turian markers do I have? Out of. Okay, I have 6 out of the 13. I'm half of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings. Doing pretty good on the Solarian stuff too. Oh, I already have all of the gases. I think it was the heavy metals. I just had 1 left. Doing pretty well. They give you more than there is, which is why, like, the fact that I was missing a metal was driving me absolutely bonkers. And no, I won't let that go, because again, I made through Mass Effect with 4 shepherds. How the hell? Odd skull! Space dinosaurs! Look at that! Look at those teeth! It's a space dinosaur. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. God, that shit's so cool. It's a space dinosaur. What is not to love? I mean, besides the Krogan. Because I do believe they were based on dinosaurs. Okay. Yep. Geth outpost. Let's go. Ooh, mineral. Beryllium. Sets off my Sailor Moon memories. Queen barrel. Sorry, I glanced over at my phone. I thought I felt it buzz. Although, really, with how I normally drive the Mako, you would never know. You'd just be like, oh, Danny's just driving the fucking Mako. More metal. Thank you. Oh, well. This comes with a little bit of a pickle. I want this space metal, but you have turrets. Can these turrets reach me in my mineral? No, they cannot. Not as much of a pickle as I thought. Alright. First turret. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. This is the road with the turrets. Okay. Excuse you. Rude. They're getting too close. Jam the signal. I'm already right here. Is that rocket trooper still there? I'm very impressed by his tenacity. Get out. Ah, it's a Colossus. Great.
Strange. I thought one of those outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary geth base. We can use this signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
The Geth Colossus looks like an alien metal space horse. Oh, man. That's a great observation. Okay, within the star cluster, yep, and then suddenly we have Grism. Scans of Benda uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. A small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was a League of One medallion. Yeah, no, that's excellent. Considering Colossi can be a bitch to fight if you're not careful. I thought I was just thinking of Protheans. Many unmanned probes to this planet have been lost over the years, though investigation is attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error. A popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology, created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. Is this like a nanomachines joke? Okay, well, the moon is obviously where we need to go. Usually, if you see a planet with a moon, that means there's something on that moon. Maybe even a space wizard. I miss Dinklebot. Aha. Okay. Polonium. Just in case there's husks, Caden can use his neural shock on them. I will get that achievement, goddammit. Again, usually I roll with a much more diverse team. I switch up, but I'm trying to get this fucking trophy. What? Okay. Map. I'm guessing that's the outpost. Anomaly. When I hear Peter Dinklage, are you linking me to the scene from Elf? No, Game of Thrones. Oh, singing Peter Dinklage to the Game of Thrones opening theme. Excellent. He was cast really well. And I stopped giving a shit about the show. Because the author stopped giving a shit about his own property. Oh. But yeah, no, Peter Dinklage was cast really well, did a phenomenal job. Kudos. He deserves that theme song. If any of us ever did. A sorry capsule, hopefully this has. Some matriarch ratings and not crap I can't use. Yes, there are several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Tilinaga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at this dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Sweet. Debris. Yeah, I miss Dinklebot. Nathan Fillion I believe that's who took his place. I've heard some of his lines. They're not bad, but I don't know. People were complaining Dinklebot had, like, no emotion. And I was like, I mean, he's a robot. I don't know. I just miss Dinklebot. And Bungie is very concerned about. I talked to one of my friends who plays Destiny on the reg. Bungie is really concerned about, like, continuing to release stuff for 2 and keeping the servers under control, so they're not going to do anything with Destiny 1. At least in the near future. They're still busy rolling shit out for 2, which, I mean, congrats on its continued success, but, like, just re-release 1 for Steam, for God's sake. I mean, like, legit, congrats to Bungie, because 343 can go suck an egg. As soon as you made Halsey the villain in your Halo game, you fucking lost me. As soon as the Master Chief got fucking force choked. Oh god, Halo 4 is terrible. See, I should... Oh, well, there's more alien space horses for you. I should amend my previous statement. I was also big into Halo, but I never had it. I knew it through my cousin. Are you dead yet? Yes, you are. Okay, stop damaging me, please. Yay! More destructive alien space horses. I'm never gonna get over you calling the armatures and the colossi, alien space horses. It's not fun fighting those on foot, I'll tell you that. They will wipe you out in one hit. Okay, again, I don't know if you can neural shock a geth because it's, whoa. Because it's, a synthetic, but... Oh boy! We have friends. Oh, okay, they're just going to destroy everything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jesus Christ! That Geth Destroyer is not fucking around. You guys alright? Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot my, chains weapons is different. And 2 and 3, press a different button. Yes, phone lighting up. I'm kind of busy right now. You overheated my weapon, you little shit. No, not immunity. Unity. No? Oh my god, I hate that they switch shit around. No? Alright. Oh, that's a prime up there. Yeah, that would be a problem. As the last geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the geth worlds beyond the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. So, they still seem to have some attachment to their creators after driving them off of their homeworld. You discover a number of encrypted geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the geth since the banishment of the Quarians. We're gonna download that data. That sounds like useful data for Tali. For her pilgrimage. Oh, they locked it up here, you bastards. Some places do that. Okay, nothing important. I was trying to grab my attention there. Whoop. Aren't we? Yeah, we're done. I thought I'd get X'd out, but no, we're done. We'd better be done. Don't know if I can talk to Rex, Garrus, and Tali you can talk to far more frequently than you can Caden, Ashley, or Liara because they are love interests. So let's see here. Ah, Tali and the Geth. Yep. Okay, this is my start save. Okay, and that is my in progress save. There we go. Can I talk to you at all, Caden?
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you. As more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
It is like that. Oh god, I don't know how to maneuver this minefield.
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Oh god. Because I'm into Liara. Or Lyle's into Liara. Vera's into Caden. I just don't want to be like, I don't need this aggravation. It's like, I think this is a neutral response.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right. Sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Yeah, I shut him down like really aggressively last time, so I didn't get this conversation. Navigating the romances in one, especially if you don't want to romance anybody, is a fucking minefield.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Jesus. I mean, considering he's already accused kinetics of essentially dropping element 0 on people, and they pretty much did. You had a bad teacher?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father. Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're out of line.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Okay. Minefield navigated successfully. Oh, criminy. I'm so sorry, Caden. You're so good. Like, you are a sweetie pie.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you and your crew. It has taught me a lot about your species. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest. But it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard. But I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Caden is not... No. Yeah, it's not serious.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We'll talk about the fact that I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm so sorry, Kate. Oh, slow elevator. Did I see Garrus fall into place there?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods. All fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr.
Oh,
Tassoni's
yeah.
story about her and her mom.
I think she's being
blah,
Hey,
blah.
want me to ask her about her sex life?
I don't think she's...
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
I'm an orphan, Ashley, but okay.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Okay, I accidentally missed a conversation. The way she bonded with Sarah, her youngest sister, was there was a guy that Sarah was interested in and was going out with, and he started to really push her sexually into things she wasn't interested in doing. He nearly assaulted her. Sarah beat the ever-living shit out of him. Went home and told Ashley about it. Ashley hugged her, told her she did the right thing. He left her alone until I think it was the end of that year. And then he approached her, and Ashley was going to beat the ever-living fuck out of him. And Sarah just held a hand up and was like, no, let me deal with it. And she approached him, and he started crying and apologizing. And Sarah just hugged him and told him it was okay. But after that, Sarah and Ashley got a lot closer. And yeah, that's another reason people don't like Ashley, is because she's religious. She still believes in God, even in space. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. That's not... I think Ashley, being religious, despite the fact that we're in space, adds a lot to her.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
This is like the best reaction in pretty much the entire series. It's just Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Things you weren't expecting to learn today. Krogans have 4 testicles.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but C-Sec headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
You influence Garrus's moral compass quite a bit. Okay. Yes, Tali?
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yay! Tali has something to take home from her pilgrimage. So, yeah, that mission for Dr. Salion is very important for Garrus's moral compass in upcoming games. And that mission with Rex is super fucking important. And I'll explain why it's super fucking important later. But oh boy, that has a very long-term effect on the whole series. This is why you side quest your brains out. And Joker, unfortunately, does not have anything to say unless you, until after a major mission. He has nothing to say after the side quests. Stop that. Yeah. Rex family armor, so we'll do those at some point. But okay, doop doop doop. Okay, cool. That'll be my end save. So that will do it for today. Hope the side quests were interesting enough. I think they're fun, especially when it adds to characterization like that. We picked up some more to get. Learn some more about Ashley. Gently turned down Caden. Expressed our interest in Liara. Got quite a bit done, despite not advancing the plot. Yeah, might do a bit more next recording. So, for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.